Hello everyone, and welcome to...
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. Al Nassr have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Great ball, and he's in here. Aguero is flagged offside. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes where you see him hit the front line with diat.
That's rather hopeful. Triol. Oh no, what has happened here? Neither side yet able to find the net. And the pass is intercepted. Now the ball's gone astray. He's shifting. Rafinha! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And that was somewhat errant. Ødegaard. Al Nassr are a team known for their direct brand of football, so Jim, what are we looking for here?
Well, I think...
Oh, what has happened here? And this is Shevchenko. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. No way through. Rooney, never the sort to be shot shy, and it's Rooney. That ball looks a good one.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gerrard, and here's Rafinha. Passing is crisp and sharp. Whatever he had in mind, that was... Oh, that's ambitious! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And this is Gerrard. He has found the way through, and he shoots! There it is! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Al Nassr are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And he's managed to gift it back. Yamal is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Yamal in acres of space out wide. He's got away. And he's heaved it away. And the referee has blown for half-time.
Now everyone,
Well, it's certainly
please
simmered
turn
along
your
nicely so
attention to
far.
the
Just the
screen
one
for
goal in
today's
it,
winning
and it's
total
all still
numbers.
very much up for
To find
grabs.
out if you are a lucky winner,
The United
take a look at the
States
back of your
unable to get
matchday
back onto
program.
level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Substitution for United States, number 24, Wayne Rooney. Number 7,
Gets us going once
Kylian
more.
Mbappe. Number
Well, I think in
22,
these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
25, Lionel Messi. Number 26, Desiree
And he is slightly undercooked, that one.
The United States clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
The United States come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Rodri. And here's Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Koundé, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Tries a shot! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the referee's awarded a free kick. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Tries to play it through. And he's managed to get free. Goes down, but nothing given. And the keeper's given it away. Great chance! It's a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Shevchenko demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Oh, shooting chance! They want to be quick to recover this. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. The United States perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That is good alertness. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's picked his way through. Nicely weighted ball. Great vision. Decent chance! And that's a sharp finish. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Just one in it now.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance.
Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Deftly away. Shapes to shoot! Andrei Shevchenko! Formidable! Truly formidable! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely! What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Al Nassr, he's gone for goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Bruno Guimaraes.
There will be
Turns
5
back here,
minutes at a
probably the
time.
best option. And it's Doué. Lovely pass, but goes for goal! Yamal. Vardiol does really well to win the ball there. And this is Shevchenko. And that will be the final act. The United States perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
And we come to you now with a quick request.
How would
for
you sum
support
up
to
what
our
we've
charity
witnessed, Jim?
fund chance
Well,
in
Peter,
football.
I really couldn't...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
United States against AC
Well,
Milan.
the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
I can't say I'm surprised by your assessment there.
Yeah, one of the great liberos. His intelligence put him on a level higher than the rest, I think.
And he thumps it clear. Howson. Caceres. Howson. Can he get it through? That is good alertness. Caceres. Pressing high and with purpose. Now it's Neymar. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Searching pass he's played there. And that was asking for too much. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Rooney. And Burmo. Now he's running away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. O'Reilly spots it and intercepts. Now he's got space here.
Milan always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
The United States with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's heaved it away. Out for a throw. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Guardiola is always scanning the pitch for targets. And the counter is on. He can run onto that. And it's Aguero. They want to be quick. In he goes again! Goal! Milan! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Guardiola. Gerrard makes a dash for it. And that's another good win of the ball. Lampard. Oh, crack. Decent chance! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
The goal scorer for
One
AC Milan.
sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Substitution for United States, number 6, Steven Gerrard.
And that is all they have time for.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution for United States, number 9, Brian Mbumo. Coming on to replace
So the action
him is
resumes.
number 10,
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try.
And a chance! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy.
For AC Milan.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Sergio Aguero.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicely weighted ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
That ball looks a good one. In comes the corner. Gets his head on it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Kunde, Linton. The message is clear, none shall pass. That has been cut short. Vinicius Junior. And it's Rooney. Looking for the run, and he's worked it through. Now it's down, and he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The United States do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Baresi. Dani Olmo picks it up out wide. Now it's crossed into the middle. A probing pass. Neatly clipped into space. Well timed, excellent interception. Just about up to 75 minutes. Well read, nice interception. Neuer sends that a long way. Vinicius Junior does really well to win the ball there. That's good vision. Oh, that's a fine interception. O'Reilly. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. It's Rooney! And he hits the net! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
81 minutes is number 24, Wayne Rooney. Wayne Rooney. Wayne Rooney. Substitution for AC Milan, number 13, Neymar.
Final
Number
checks
14,
on the touchline. A change
Lamine Yamal.
about to occur.
Number 11,
The United States may be
Sergio
down,
Aguero.
but not out
number
just
19,
yet.
Frank Lampard.
Now, can they
Coming
get him
on the
away?
field, number 8, Lionel Messi. Number 22,
Caceres, not too
Ousmane
much more here
Dembele.
than seeing out time,
Number
and
20,
time is
Kylian
very nearly
Mbappe.
seen out.
Number 23, Paul
Scholes
Scholes.
looking for the chance to skim one in from range. But where it came from, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Scholes,
Full edit minutes have been indicated.
O'Reilly,
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Vardiol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Gabriel, oh, terrible pass. Great ball. He's having a shot! And that's a tiny finish.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know.
So this is the one we've all been waiting for, the crowd embracing the ultimate game in the competition, the ultimate date with destiny for their teams, as one of the game's most sought-after pieces of silverware is within their reach. No shortage of glitz or glamour, and fitting that the final chapter to what has been a great footballing saga should feel as it does here. Let us be treated to a grand finale. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong. Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Kunde, and he's decided to go for it. There was plenty of power on that.
Well, he went with real power then when something dainty and subtle was called for.
That is a great pick out. Spain have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Spain with the corner, they're first. The United States are looking to go forward now. Pedro Porro. Well, that looks a decent ball. Chance, surely! Goal! Spain! Could this be it? The celebrations say it might well be.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Spain have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. The United States are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with it. Surely he can, he shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's another chance! Vinicius Junior. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That pass isn't the best. Ambitious ball here. That has ended up in no man's land. Bruno Guimaraes. 15 minutes till half-time. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, super find. Decent chance! And it's in! Not so easy! Not so easy, they say. We are right back on level terms again. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Tries to play it through. It's a promising position. Towering header! And for a moment, time stood still. Vardiol. Oh, good-looking ball. That has been cut short. Looking to play him in. And Burmo. He's got a great chance! Goal! The United States! A game of thrills, a game of drama. It is the final we all so wanted.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
The United States have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And we have breezed through the first half of the final.
This is a police announcement.
Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seats. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy. So 45 minutes up. What are you thinking of the final to this point, Jim?
So far, so good, Peter. But there'll be a response from their opponents in the second half. I'm sure that'll be discussed in the dressing room. That period immediately after half-time will be very interesting indeed. They have to be really, really ready for it.
Half-time then, just 45 minutes between us and the climax of it all. The United States ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. And we're up and running. Shevchenko does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nicked it back promptly. Threads one in. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's managed to get free. Taken back almost at once. The United States different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Looking for the run, and this is Shevchenko! And he should have made them pay.
Shevchenko has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And he's being shifted off it. Not the most accurate pass. Pedro Porro, who's set up one goal so far. Pedro Porro makes a move down the right. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for them. And the keeper couldn't hold it. Spain have their second corner now. Oh, super ball!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The United States are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Shevchenko. And here's Shevchenko. And it's Esteval! And he has kept it out somehow.
Esteval clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. Pedro Porro with the short one. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Vinicius Junior. With the finishing line very much in sight now. Just a few moments from glory. And this is Shevchenko. That's the keeper's ball.
The United States surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He's a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through. So goes for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
Substitution for United States, number 20.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Wayne Rooney, number 4.
Well, there's the clearance.
Coming on the field.
Nice looking ball.
Number 14.
Pass somewhat off target.
Number 25.
The United States really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's out for a goal kick. That pass has been well intercepted. That's the end. The United States have done it. This very much a day to savour for them, a team effort yielding another trophy. Some time now for the players to celebrate and let it all sink in before the upcoming ceremony.
Hello everyone. We would like
What a moment this is for all connected. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
United States against
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gerrard tries to play it through. Well, that looks a decent ball. Howson deals with that comfortably. Zico driving forward. Aimed beyond the defence. He has found the way through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. So it is still 0-0. Knocks it into space. Howson calmly anticipates. Rijkaard. Zico. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's Zico! Zico! Special player! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
after 22 minutes is number 10.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Vinicius Junior.
Bayer Leverkusen have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. It's a promising position. Puyol delivers. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Costa Curta. To Kahn. The United States making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Can he get it through? And he's intervened well there. And it's Rooney. Nicely weighted ball. Obama! They've got to be quick to recover this. Now it's right. Shot a goal!
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
That's a good run down the left. Robson. Alexander-Arnold. Messi.
1 minute at a time.
No, that's been intercepted. And that signals the end of the first period. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. The United States unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? James Rodriguez. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Rice. Now it's Aguero. Now, can they get him away?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Dinks one through. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking to play him in, and this is Puskás.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
In towards the back stick.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he was quick to react. Throw in. So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Substitution for United States. Number 9, Brian Mbeumo. Coming on the field is
Rice.
Number 10,
Foot in.
Andrei Shevchenko.
And he has been fouled there. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
And he's there to get it away. And that's been won straight back. The United States have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Now it's Bale. Oh, that's fabulous. Bale. Real chance! And that's in. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
By Leverkusen are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead. And Shevchenko! Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Rooney, he's got away.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with...
Good chance here! Denied by an instinctive save.
Robson clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Terrific effort! He will be livid with himself. Vardiol. Rice. Now it's Rooney. Fernandes. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That pass has been well intercepted. Robson. And we're done. The United States perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
I'm afraid to tell you that.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Manchester United again.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're underway. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any...
Goes for a shot! Goal! The United States! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great vision. Oh, important interception. And he's heaved it away. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. The United States leading here thanks to that early goal. One... Obama! Drills one in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh no. Azar. Okazaki is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And it's Okazaki. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Okazaki. Nice interception, well timed. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's lofted through here. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
Well, sometimes you can see it coming a mile off, yet because of the timing of both the run and the pass, it can be hard to stop. Always next time.
Now it's Bale. Good effort from distance. "15 minutes till half-time. Saka. Can he get it through? And he's intervened well there. Manchester United are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Okazaki. Can he get on the end of this? 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And that's really well manoeuvred. Tries to play it through. Knocks it into space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Oh no. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now,
so a temporary halt to the action. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. The United States leading by 1 at the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
The United States leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for United States, number 9, Brian Mbumo.
And here is the first touch of the second half. The United States leading courtesy of the game's only goal. It's Bale! And he's taking no chances there. And that is out of play. And that's definitely not his best. And he's quick to get rid. Ball is over the line. The United States different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Looking for options for movement. Shevchenko! And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Belletti. No way through there. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And he skips past it. It's Rooney! And there's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing. So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Oh, can he get onto this? Well, they've got it again. Rodri. The United States are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And this is Bale.
Substitution for United States, number 17.
Time for a change in personnel.
Number 24, Wayne Rooney. Coming on the field, number 8, Fermin
Right,
Lopez.
Shevchenko.
Number 7, Kylian Mbappe.
That's the keeper's ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That has not gone well. Nicked it back promptly. Upamecano gets across to intercept that. Azar.
The United States have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Upamecano kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Aimed beyond the defence. And that will be it. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
Well, football is of course
today's match.
ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that.
United
The
States.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
AC Milan could counter here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Rice. That's destined for the flank.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Silvestre. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. Well, they could break here. Knocks it into space. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, what a mistake! Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
The United States leading currently through the only goal of the game, an own goal as it turned out, 1-0 the score. Neatly clipped into space. Khan gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
The United States clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Shapes to shoot! And that's in! They're level in H. Rice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Milan restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Luis Suarez. That is a great pick out. Guardiola. And it's Rice. And he's worked it through. And he... Rooney! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And the finish! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Marquinhos clears without hesitation. Nicely shaped ball. And he's picked out the run. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's gone looking for safety. Now it's Rooney.
2 added minutes have been
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's with the keeper. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitution for AC Milan, number 25, Pierre Aubameyang.
The United States get the second half going.
Luis Suarez.
The United States have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Gabriel Batistuta.
The United States come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Duke receives it in a wide position. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, this looks sharp. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's let fly. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
The United States perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Great ball if he can get there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That pass has been well intercepted. Rice. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped
That's
it.
been cut out, well played. Rooney closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That has ended up in no man's land.
Substitution for AC Milan, number 22.
So changes afoot here, and from
Number
both
20,
sides.
Casemiro coming on the field.
Milan
Number
have it
7,
back and can
Steven
go again.
Gerrard. Number 13, Frank Rijkaard.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. But they've got it again. Now it's Rafinha.
Such good technique.
Rafinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
That's just playing it safe and simple. The United States clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And that's been won straight back. Tries to play it through. That's put paid to the danger. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Shevchenko. Now it's Rafinha.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's that, the end. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Your reflections then, Jim?
I thought it lived up to its
Hello,
billing,
everyone.
Peter. Very
This is an
competitive,
announcement
open
from the
and
local
entertaining.
police.
And a
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great.
Applies the finish! Oh, he's been caught on it here! He's had a shot!
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception.
He's having a pop! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Aubameyang. Rooney. Oh, that was vital.
Aubameyang clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And Aubameyang! Goal! The United States! And it's the United States who go in front!
After 27 minutes is...
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
The United States have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
He's in plenty of space here. Cleared without hesitation. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Messi. Always onto this, and the shot! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring!
The goal scorer for United States.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
The United States are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Aubameyang. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. There's the shot! Good ball, good take. Messi.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Gerrard. Shifted it to the flank. That's it, 45 minutes up. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
The United States really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
The United States are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So off we go again. Oh, perfectly measured that. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, shooting chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
48 minutes is number 9.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
The United States find a position of real strength now. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Great ball if he can get there. Great chance! And it's in! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own.
After 53 minutes in.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. The United States are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Wayne Rooney! Only him! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
United States after 56 minutes.
And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's a decent clearance. The United States are looking to go forward now. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Musiala is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Rooney. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And the finish! Musiala tries to pass it through. Now it's Aubameyang. Rooney. Aubameyang. Aubameyang is Aubameyang!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending. That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
This looks promising. Aubameyang, and he's running through. Decent chance! And there's a goal. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
85 minutes in.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Number 11.
Another one. This must be his personal high.
Coming on the field. Number 9. Number 29.
Now it's Aubameyang.
Number 27.
So no flag here. Here comes Rooney! And that's past the post.
Six added minutes have been indicated.
Now it's Aubameyang. Rice. Now it's Aubameyang. Now it's Musiala. And it's been played through. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
Ano sorry. Cukup lagi. Cuy.
Pasangnya toh, running nih, itu kan mesti kompas, nunggu ngapain?
Tapi running.
Tapi gak bunyi. Nah aku gak ganti oleh, bukan bunyi, cuma running. Tapi kalau mau keluar dah, antar jalan tadi, mau lo boleh tukar. Ini cuma orang dah.
Mai.
Sebulan habis.
Betul, selesai.
Selesai. Kini nih.
Nah, benar. Dan bisa kuliah dua. Dan bisa kuliah dua. Sip. Jam bisa masuk pagi. Tengah di ti. Oh, kuliah jam 4.
Siang lah.
10.
Ini tadi buat apa ke kamar? Kau sambil charge HP bunyi musik. Ngejak kau nanti HP. Iya, makanya sama kenapa gitu? Mati, musik HP. Aku makan mati. Ini kita iwi, ledak HP uring.
Oh, enggak sih sambil cas. Oh, masih sambil cas ya? Enggak, penutup.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think we have another one here who's a member of the Catalan school of total football and the type of player that is very much their speciality. This guy, Fermin Lopez, you have to wonder what it is with them and elite central midfielders. But he's going to be, if everything works out, that is, he's going to be up there with the best of all.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Rice, some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That's where it came from. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Rooney. Threads one in. Jacquet getting this one clear. Pogba. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he was quick to react. Koundé.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Vinicius Junior. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Indonesia genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pogba. Now, can they get him away? Marquinhos is there, and he can get that clear. And he's there to clear it, and reclaimed it in a trice. Rooney was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Ekitike. Simeone! Oh, he's been caught, and it's come back out to him. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And Burmo proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And he thumps it clear. And smartly reclaimed. He's on it, can he get away? Marquinhos. And it's Rice. He's had it taken off him. Pogba. Ekitike. Oh, good take in a good area. That's really well cleared. And the referee says that is that for the first half.
Please make sure
So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Reflections on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
The United States really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Ekitike! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Saka. That's an imaginative pass. Xhaka. Ekitike. Looking for a runner. Floated through.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with him.
Can he finish? Goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Anthony Gordon.
So we have the first goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Rice plays it short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
Played out towards the right wing. He is through here. Simeone. Real chance here. And it's played in. Chance! And a neat finish. And this is getting better and better. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution for United States, number 9, Brian Mbumo.
The United States choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Now it's Simeone. Great chance! And he's quick to get rid. Looking for options for movement. And that could set him on his way. Oh, he takes a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just 1 down as opposed to 2.
And that has been cleared. He's having a hit! And how did he not put that away? Corner number 3 coming up. Rice goes short. Oh, he's having a go! No, he's missed it.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
He's a sharp little ball here. Simeone finding himself in space. And he's managed to get rid. Well, now it's a race for the ball. The United States have the chance to go the other way. And he's quick to return it. He's shifting through the gap, and the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Tries a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
6 added minutes.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Now it's Lopez. Thinks about the shot. Koundé. It's Vinicius Junior. No, again there's no way through. Rooney. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable.
Hmm? 21. 30.
Oh iya, 30. Ih, pintarnya Kawi, otaknya
Hai
Kawi.
Kak, bye. Betul bahasa Inggris itu.
Apa nggak, Gen?
30-30.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals. He's gone for goal. He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He has found the way through. And he's there to clear it. And he's there to retrieve it. Danny Olmo! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Well, that pass isn't the best. Messi, distributed tidily.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ball is over the line. And that's definitely not his best. Kante making good progress on the right-hand side.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that was nowhere near his best. Alexander-Arnold is there to clear. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Drogba. That's an excellent interception. Rice. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Drogba strokes it back. The United States, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Dybala. Rice. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Rice. Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. Lovely. And a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's let fly. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he doesn't have hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
Pass is just off target. Vardiol. Rooney. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he cuts out the supply. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's picked it up out wide. And he's charged, surely! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Dybala. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was all...
And it's half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Please take a look at the screen.
So
for
neither
details
side
of
yet
current
off the
road
mark.
closures
It's not a
around
bad
the
game
stadium.
by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Substitution for United States, number 7, Kylian Mbappe. Coming
So
on
we're
to
off
replace
again.
him is number 10.
Both sides defensively robust up to now. Just about within shooting range. Martinez. Now it's Mbappe. Played out to the left flank. Drogba. It's a goal kick. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Mbappe. Almost an hour gone. And here's Mbappe. And the shot! It's bounced back off the post. And that's in. Dybala at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
First breakthrough.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc.
And the finish! And he's there to belt it away. That's a throw. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And smartly reclaimed. Drogba gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Nicely weighted ball. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Mbappe. Well, they've got it again. He's found the way through. It's Drogba! And that really should have been that.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
And we have our very first corner. Well, there's the clearance. Now this could be a chance.
Manchester clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form.
And it's Shevchenko. Tries a shot!
The United States really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in.
There will be 1 minute
Vardiol.
at a time.
Goes for goal! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
The United States just didn't look terribly sharp, Peter.
1-1.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
So bring it
today's
on.
match.
Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
It's Rooney! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige
Goal
so
scorer
early.
for United States.
That is
After 3
lovely,
minutes
finished with amazing
Number
expertise.
24.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. It's a good ball out wide. And Bomo, he has found the way through. Oh, easy pickings there. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior unable to make just the keeper in his way. Great reaction. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Aguero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Getting up there! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. The United States are looking to go forward now. Deftly away. No, that's been intercepted. And he's heaved it away. And it's Luis Suarez looking to play him in. Oh, good take in a good area. And the shot! He's got a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Suarez really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, there's the clearance. Nicely weighted ball. No joy this time. Well, that pass isn't the best. And they've got rid. Bomo. It's run loose here. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Mohamed Salah. Rijkaard. Silvestre. And he was quick to react. Messi. And Burmo. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Howson. Looking for options for movement. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Hello, everyone.
Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Substitution for United States. Number 9, Brian Mbumo. Coming on to replace...
So we're into the second 45.
Andrei Shevchenko.
Tries to play it through. Thinks about the shot. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, important interception. There's the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Simplicity itself.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well,
Oh, they could be caught out here! And this is Shevchenko. That was good alertness. Koundé. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Luis Suarez. Looking for the run. Lob, shapes to shoot! Well taken goal. It's level again. What a match we have.
exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So again, we have parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He's rising! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 14, Jude Bellingham. Number 19, Sergio Aguero. Coming
Saka.
on the field. Number 22.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well timed, excellent interception. Khan getting this one clear. Now that looks a decent ball. Not the most accurate pass. And he's gone looking for safety. Aimed beyond the defence. And he thumps it clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And this is Shevchenko. Can he get it through? And he's picked out the run. That's the keeper's ball. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And he's certainly onside here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's
Full
really well
added
cleared.
minutes have been indicated.
We are into stoppage time. Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
The ball has bounced loose now. Can't. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints.
No, keluar mana?
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against United States.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Sukhothai have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected. Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
What's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Dest. And it's Messi. Oh, what has happened here?
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Messi, nicely weighted ball. Aubameyang. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And this is... And a chance! Goal! The United States! And it's the United States who go in front. What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
The United States have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And we have our very first corner. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, shooting chance! And he's stuck it away. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
And Aubameyang! And that has fizzed wide.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
And it's Marino. Aubameyang. And he's in on goal. Aubameyang! Goal! The United States! And they get themselves in front! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Aubameyang. Oh, easy pickings there. Romero, always a very imposing presence at the back. We are into stoppage time, and he's forced to go back. Koundé. Oh, that's well spotted. And that signals the end of the first period. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Number 25.
The United States are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. The second half is up and running. Well timed, excellent interception. Koundé. The United States come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Threads one in. Pass is just off target. Now it's Aubameyang. That looks a good ball. Takes a shot! Well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And yes, it's him again. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Merino, Palmer, some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. The United States perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well, that looks a decent ball. There's the shot! And that's in! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Aubameyang is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Chance for a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Palmer actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Coming on to replace him is
Sukhothai have their second corner now. Simeone gets it away. And it's Palmer. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Romero. Back towards the middle. Well, that has not gone well. It's a pretty loose pass. Caicedo. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things...
And it's been given away! Big chance! Well, there's the clearance. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Palmer. Knocks it into space. Great ball if he can get there. And he shoots! And that's a good finish. And right near the end, we have parity.
The goal scored for Sukhothai.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Juve.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's found the way through. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that was very necessary. And he welcomes it in. And that'll be the end of that. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points.
Teh beli tempe goreng siwit potong kuku yo kok. Orang gue juga. Mana kok? Tidak akan gabon. Harus ngecek mau. Sama sekali ini gobok satu ini.
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three especially...
And the shots! Goal! Palmer! And what a start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
The United States finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Great effort, but no way through. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi. Oh, nice touch. Cross to the back post. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Palmer with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, this looks sharp. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Aubameyang.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Martinez is there to clear. Tries to pass it through. He's found space here. Decent chance! And it's come back out to him. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Good take, and is he in?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, important interception. Rice. Spread it left. No, that's been intercepted. It's a pretty loose pass. Rice, nicely shaped ball, and he's intervened well there. The United States are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Plays a sharp little ball here. Thinks, there's the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Goes forward. He's not got that quite right. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, easy pickings there. Totti. Searching pass he's played there. He's cut it out. And they caught Reed. That has not gone well. And that brings the first half to a close. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution for Parma, number 9, Erling Haaland. Number 99.
Away we go again.
Lionel Messi.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to...
Rooney!
Kylian Mbappe. Number 8, Lamine Yamal.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. The United States, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafinha, that's beautifully weighted. He is through here, and he shoots! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? And he's following up! It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Fermin. And they've got a throw. Looking for the run. Stones kept his eye on it, and he's there. The United States perhaps contemplating their next change here. Yamal is onto it in a flash. Shevchenko. Hakimi. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And this is Shevchenko. Van Dijk with